2015 at the StrongSuit booth with Scott. How you doing, brother?
Hey, good. Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We've been chatting a little bit about your glove line, and why don't you step over this way a little bit, and just go ahead and tell me about how you got started, a little bit of your background.
So I started StrongSuit in 2009. I'd been in the glove business, made gloves for other people, and decided it was time to hedge my future on myself.
Right.
Make my own stuff.
Yeah.
So we started out doing work in motorcycle, and we ended up in law enforcement about 3 years ago. Some law enforcement officers started using some of our work gloves, but they needed us to change a few things. So we changed some stuff. Our logo was orange and black. Our first glove that we got into was for the workwear industry. It was called a Second Skin, but they liked it, but we had to change it to make it all black. So this is our best-selling glove, and the first one we started in the law enforcement industry is called the Enforcer. So basically, this glove, you put it on, and you don't feel like you're wearing a glove. When I got into this and started trying to make gloves, I wanted to make gloves that fit, make it where people can work better and feel less intruded when you've got a glove on. A glove is to kind of be a tool to help you do your job. It gives you some protection, but make your job easier.
Right.
So this glove here uses a polyurethane palm. So when you wear it, it almost feels like you're not wearing a glove. Hence, the original name was the Second Skin. So you put it on, you can grasp things. They don't slip. A lot of times if you wear synthetic, different or leather gloves, things will slip out of your hand. So you got to start wearing this glove. It's a super shooting glove because you get it, you feel like you're not wearing a glove, and you've got the dexterity and tactility that you miss from most times when you wear a glove.
Right. Now, so on your voice. So when did you start the company?
2009.
2009. Now, you've got some background in manufacturing gloves.
Yes.
And the glove industry for the most part. How far back does that go approximately?
2004.
Okay, so a good 5 years of experience before you launched yourself.
Yes.
Is there, do you have anything that's going to be coming out that's new? Some new lineup or new product line?
So the glove I was just telling you about, the Enforcer, Gary Quisenberry, who's here with me as well, he was on the TV show Top Shots. He was a shooter and done a lot of stuff. He was using this as one of his best gloves he'd ever done as far as shooting. So we worked with him and developed a new line.
So he gave you some input into what he would like to see.
Yep. Some changes and things he'd like to see. So we added this clip on here. So it's basically a grommet. So you can take a carabiner, clip it to your gear. It's like, guys lose gloves.
You tuck them in your pocket. You're always going to lose one, invariably, and then you end up with a bunch of left-handed gloves.
That's right. So we did that. We made that change, and we added some color. So we got, this is a night camo, a desert tan, a sage, camouflage, and then a black. So we added that. So these came out, and they just came out in November. So this is really a new glove.
So now the grommet was Gary's idea.
It was.
Hey,
Gary,
how you doing?
good idea. It's nothing worse than having a whole kit of left-handed gloves, brother.
Right.
Because you tuck them in your pocket, as you probably know, you lose them.
Yep.
So.
That was one of the problems that I always had with gloves. I put them in my cargo pocket, or just try to shove them down into my belt to keep track of them.
Right.
And then you run somewhere, you roll around a little bit, and then you get to where you're going. You need your gloves. You got one.
Some wise guy decides to pop one out of your pocket because it's dangling a little too much. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I said, nothing worse than having about 5 or 6 left-handed gloves.
So now you've got a really good option, to keep everything secured to your equipment.
Right.
You've got the dexterity and the tactile function you need to do all your weapons manipulations without ever having to strip your gloves off.
Yeah.
It's by far the best shooting glove I've ever worn.
Yeah, very good. Well, like I said, excellent idea. Kind of wish I'd come up with the idea. Okay, so anyway, and thank you. So now, Scott, go ahead.
A couple of things I just want to tell you about our gloves. Some things we do different. So you can see the profile of the glove here it's all pre-curved. So your hand is never flat. So we designed our gloves to fit. I want gloves.
You should see my hand under a tire, but that's a whole different story.
But it's all pre-curved.
So pre-curved, so better.
Your hand is naturally like this. So your hand isn't finished like this.
Right.
You put it on and it just fits. You feel like you're not wearing a glove. The glove's working with you, not against you.
It's going to lay properly with your skin, basically. Right. Well, like you said, second skin. So it's going to lay properly on the surface of your body.
So it's working with you.
Right.
Another thing we do is most companies don't. We were selling in law enforcement, so a lot of ladies would come in and buy our small, and it was too big. So we went 2 sizes smaller. So something that other people don't do. We make an extra small and a double extra small.
Okay, so you've got more variety in the specific sizes too.
So we're really trying to make sure the ladies we capture that market, because there's a lot of ladies that are either in the military or in that or police officers, and they need protection too. People just weren't providing it. So it's a service that we think we've done for them.
Now, how would say a customer contacting you by internet or telephone sale, how would they determine that they're, say, an extra small versus a small? Is there some method of doing that?
You can measure. It's really, a lot of times you gotta get your hand on it, find the retailers around there.
Well, hands are like a lot like feet. Everybody's just a little bit different. And you get that finely tuned thing. Now, of course, you've got the material of your gloves. You have some stretch, so you have that ability to form fit, so to speak, because of the material, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, very good. And so you've got a line of armored light gloves for the knuckles, etc. Regular, just like shooting gloves.
A winter glove. I'll tell you something cool. A lot of people don't do this. This is a neoprene glove. So most people's neoprene, the wind starts blowing, it blows right through it.
Right.
We laminate an extra layer of windstopper fleece to the back. So when you wear that glove, the wind hits it, and bam, it's not going to.
Windstopper fleece on the inside
on the
of
inside.
a neoprene glove.
Yes.
That's something unique for you.
Yes. Most
That's
people
beautiful.
Don't do that.
I like that.
And so gloves like that, then we still use that tactile palm,
right.
So you get the super fit and feel. But we also do it with a leather palm. So some people like to have that protection. So most of our gloves have a style like this where you have the same back of the hand, but you have a tactile palm and then you have a leather palm.
Right.
And we build in things like even on our leather. So the tactile palm is naturally conductive. You wear it, you can work your touchscreen phone. If you're an officer in the car, you can work a device, a touch device. But our other ones have the conductive leather on the first 3 fingers. So leather's not going to conduct, but you put this leather on there. So we try to make it where it's technology compatible, and so the end user really doesn't have to take the glove off. We want it to be a function, a tool for them to help them.
Especially in much colder weather or other environments where exposing your hands is going to be problematic, like at Media Day at the range 2 years ago.
Right, yes.
That was some pretty crisp wind. Okay, very good. Anything else new that's going to be coming out, or do you have any future plans for the company?
We're working on a couple new things, maybe midsummer coming out with.
Okay, very good. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to get your contact information. We'll be talking soon, okay, brother?
Sure. Yeah,
okay,
great.
you have a safe
Thanks.
trip home to South Carolina.
Yep.
Okay,
Thank
beautiful.
you.
Thank you.